Hi there everybody, Flash Horizon here with another Transparent Trials. Today we are looking at the Star Dynasties demo. Now what is Star Dynasties? Reading from the Steam page, take the reins of a feudal dynasty in a divided galaxy following the destruction of Earth. Star Dynasties is a turn-based procedurally generated narrative human drama of human drama and personal politics mixed with a light empire management layer. Your choice is your legacy. This came out on the 1st December 2021 and it's so far got some good reviews. It's got positive, very positive, mostly positive, so we'll see, we'll jump on it, see what it's like. In the 22nd century, humanity has a foothold in the stars, but the inadvertent destruction of Earth, has plunged the galaxy into a new dark age. In the years since the collapse, there has been a total loss of all political, technology, economic advances of human civilization. The initial focus of the colonies never intended to be self-sufficient, was simply survival. Disconnection of the lifeline of the resources from Earth had wiped out many, and the survivors faced a most desperate enemy, each other. Ensuing lawlessness shattered the old political structure and led to the rise of warlords and a brutal cycle of subsistence and war. Several hundred years later, the colonies have stabilised into a simple feudal society unable to understand and extend the technological artefacts it uses to survive. An aristocratic elite fight between themselves for the right to rule over the scattered fragments of humankind. Okay then. It's like a medieval game in space then, basically. Wait for it to load up. I've got no idea how long the demo is going to last for, but we'll see. Welcome to the demo. In this scenario, we'll learn how to play Star Dynasties. Game will unlock incrementally as we progress. In this demo, you will be able to continue playing the scenario as a normal game after 10 turns, after all features are unlocked. Let's start with how you interact with the game. I do like that about demos. It gives you the start to the game. So if you do think, well, I like this, you can carry on playing your game. Let's go to next. So back to the menu. You can switch between the game and the main menu at any time using the escape key. If this text is still too small, you can change the UI scale from the options. The main view on the map is a star map. You can move around the map by holding right click and dragging. Like that, cool. Use the mouse to zoom in and out. Later you'll be able to interact with the map by mousing of elements. Okay, cool. This is you. Star Dynasties is again about characters, their relationships and the struggles for power and happiness. Click on the portrait to bring up the details. We're 37 with Duke Alvin Goodman. This is the inspector panel currently focused on your character. To the right of the portrait it shows key information about your character such as their age and reputation. We're liked and we're pleased. Okay. Known military tactics. Duke's character is ruler of the Goodman Kingdom. He's married to the consort Trisha. He's a rightful baron. He's a rightful duke. He's brave. He's friendly. Okay. This section shows your character's personality and other attributes they currently have. Mouse over the icon to understand its meaning. For example, Duke Goodman is brave and friendly. These some icons, such as one showing that your character is married, can be clicked to focus on a related subject. Okay. Okay, it can be, mate, but anyway. This shows your character's level in a set of 5 skills. Your skills and those of your house's members impact your effectiveness in personal and political activities. This is the first time I've looked at this, so we're experiencing the entire thing together. To do so, we've got this is skills administration. It determines effectiveness administration, effective administration related assignments to which they are assigned. If they are council members or head of their house, it contributes to their house's administrative score. What's it out? Is it out of 100? I don't know. Character skill in military, it determines effectiveness of military assignments. Okay. Diplomacy, yeah, that's pretty standard. Security. which mean 2 great assignments. Okay, fine, cool. The bottom of part of the inspector panel contains a series of information tabs about your character. We've left the actions tab locked for now, and we'll get back to that later. Okay. This is a star system containing your colony. The star map shows the systems that humanity has explored. You can mouse over a system to see the details about its colony or click to focus on it. Next. So, capital of the Goodman Kingdom. Okay, cool. The capital of the Goodman Kingdom. It's obviously my heir. Main settlement, spawning Asian facility repurposed as living space. This pre-collapse facility was designed to help the Interstellar Authority surveil and investigate suspects. Okay, we've got a spy centre. Troops are within our long-going Interstellar Authority officers. This facility promises to continue its legacy of violence. Okay, anyway, let's just kind of... This striped region is... this striped region on the map is your faction, the Goodman Kingdom. Factions are regions of colonies that are loyal to the single ruler, its duke. Dukes are also personally rule the capital system of their faction. You can mouse over to see details, click on the faction, will show details. Okay, so this is our... So we click on the Goodman Kingdom. Okay. So that's us. We've got 2 of 4 vassals. This is a council, the Duke Consort. That's my wife, clearly. These are our skills. I'm assuming these rates what they are. Best skill. Well, it tells you what best skills they are. Okay, anyway. Some factions are independent. They are shown on the map in a single colour. Some factions are the subjects of a large political union called a league, and are shown on the map in the stripes of that league. Okay, so Goodman Kingdom, the Kelly colonies, they're peaceful. I'm assuming they're part of our kingdom then. Okay. Your faction is shown as a striped region because it belongs to this league, this Singleton Dominion. In this scenario, you start out as a member of another ruler's empire. Leagues are ruled by an Archon. You can see our league's details by mousing over or clicking on the solidly coloured part of the kingdom. This is a master faction of that league. Okay. So it's ruled over by Archon Mira Singleton, and she is fantastic administrator, not very good at anything else, but she's biotechnology. Okay, cool. These are okay. Personally, vassalage. The political system is a pyramid. At the bottom are barons that rule over individual colonies. Barons swear allegiance to a duke who rules their faction. Dukes can be independent, or they can swear allegiance to an Archon. Archon rules leagues of factions. Click here to see this represented visually. So colour shows rank. Oh, that's helpful. If you've watched any of my games I play, you'll know I do like a good demo. Sorry, and I do also like a good tutorial. So he rules a colony, and the baron reports him to a duke, who rules a faction of which he's a baron, and he reports him to an Archon, who rules a league of which his barony is a part of that league. His faction is about okay. So a baron rules a colony. The colony is part of a faction that's ruled by a duke, and the faction is part of a league that's ruled by an Archon. Oh, I do like that. Even the most powerful archon directly rules over only one colony and is dependent on the loyalty of their vassal dukes and barons to control their empire. If you become unpopular, vassals will rebel and your empire could fall apart overnight. Okay. Uncolonised systems. Some star systems do not have a tooltip, and their name is only shown if you zoom in close enough. These systems were never colonised by humanity, and we no longer have the technology to try. You cannot interact with these systems. Okay. Households. As a duke, you are the head of a noble household or house. Physically, your household is a part of a colony that you own. In it reside the family members that are dependent on you and help manage your affairs. I'm putting that because right in my outline, where that's popping up on my screen, it's right now over my microphone, so I'm dragging it so I can actually see it. You can see the members of your house when you focus on your faction, either by clicking on the faction on the map or click on the house's flag next to the portrait. Focus on your faction to continue. So either click on the faction on the map. Okay. One of the most important characters in your house is the Duke Tyre Goodwin. They will inherit your household and the territory that it rules when your character, Duke Alvin, when I die. When that happens, you will continue to play the game. Okay. It's like, not Hearts of Iron, it's like one of those Paradox games, which you're laughing at, I can't remember what one, not. Yeah, it's like one of those Paradox games. This is like, I can't remember what it's called now. Oh god, that's going to know the hell out of me if I can't remember now. What's it called? I'm going to look at that. That's completely going to annoy me now because I can't remember. Anyway. Yeah, that's really going to annoy me now, but this is a Paradox, like those Paradox games. Anyway. Right, okay. Your goal is to make your house the most powerful house in the galaxy by expanding your empire through political intrigue and conquest. You can see the progress of your victory, your progress in the victory window. Your goal is to make your house. Okay. So. Okay, so goal is to almost half the colonised galaxy. Okay. And to strategies turn based, if you take your turn, and to turn. Your son celebrates the coming of age. As an elder, he can take an active role in the house goodman, and a marriage for him found to the house's advantage. Okay. Your wife is pregnant. Marvellous. Characters have emotional reactions to events. The icons under your character's portrait show you that you are pleased. You can mouse over them to see individual emotions. Happiness is important for your character. It allows you to take more actions, makes you more fun to be on, and increases your effectiveness at various tasks. Opinions. As a result of the happiness cause, you feel warmer towards Trisha Goodman. If you mouse over their portrait, a bar appears under their portrait showing that your opinion of them. If you're not mousing over any character, the bar under the portraits show the character's opinion of you. Let's see the detail behind your opinion of Duke Trisha Consort. With your character focused, control click her portrait and drag it to the highlighted slot. Okay. I'm not sure I'm dragging that. Oh, right, okay, like that, okay. Okay. She's okay. When your character is in the contrast slot, the control panel shows you a breakdown of your opinion towards them. The bars under the portrait of the character show their opinion towards the character in the contrast slot. What? When you place a character in the contrast slot, like we've done then, the character panel shows you a breakdown of your opinion towards them. Oh, so okay. The bar under the portraits of the other characters show their opinion towards the character in the contrast slot. Okay. So your wife, okay, liked. Opinion of, you can see, okay. Click OK. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Opinion of Duke Trisha Goodman, 32. Cool. Alright then. I think I get that. Baron. Ryo Becker's offering allegiance. If you accept Leshath will cede from the High Union and become part of the Goodman Kingdom. Okay. Accept the offer. There we are, decisions. Sometimes you must pick between one or more choices. In this event, a Baron in no faction wants to betray their master and join your faction. This would enlarge your territory, but it comes at a penalty. Before you take a decision, you need to understand reputation. When you hurt or help someone, usually only that character changes their opinion of you, but some actions will change the opinion of all characters towards you. These widely held opinions are your reputation. When you hurt or help someone, usually only that character character changes their opinion of you, but some actions will change the opinion of all characters towards you. These widely held opinions are your reputation. Okay. Next. Honour. The most important part of your reputation is honour. Your society has rules. When you do something you shouldn't, you lose honour. When you go beyond what is expected, you gain honour. The red icon in the first choice shows that this is dishonourable, and by how much. Mouse over them to see what rule you would break. Important dishonourable acts are usually quite attractive, but if you drive your reputation too low, you will quickly lose again. Save it for moments when the public outcry is worth the price. Accept the offer to continue. Okay. Okay, we've done that. So, grievances. If you act dishonourably towards someone, they get a grievance against you. You can see the list of grievances in the Justice tab in your character panel. An eye for an eye. Grievances let you seek revenge on someone, and any proportionate dishonourable act against them does not reduce your honour. By accepting Baroness Ryder Becker's betrayal, you have given Duke Camille Han a partial justification for declaring war. Fortunately, we are stronger than them. Okay. So, what's that? Nothing's popped up on the screen then. So, Baron Ryo Becker has broken allegiance with the High Union and has pledged Leshath to the Goodman Kingdom, delivering the justice for the annulment of Edora's marriage in retaliation for Baron Becker being fined. Okay. Right, I don't quite understand that. We'll click OK anyway. We'll click that anyway. I'm trying to find what that Paradox game's called that I'm thinking about. That's just going to ignore it. I'll have to if I can't find it now. What's it called? If you scream at the comments, it's called I apologise. Paradox. Where are we? This particular streamer not that. I know what to do. I know. Right, so okay, we've accepted action. During your turn, you can take. We want to go to. I'm just going to find after this first because it's going to annoy me if I can't find it. Crusader Kings 3. That's what it's called. That's what this reminds me of. It's like Crusader Kings 3 in space. During your turn, you can take actions. Actions cost action points, I assume they are. Where are they? Okay. Where are we? Well, action points are AP. And you are limited to how much you can do with your available action points. While you don't play small, you will find that you have plenty of AB space. As soon as there's only so much that can consume your attention, you will find yourself significantly more stretched later. Right-click menu. By clicking on a portrait, colony, flag or region on the map brings you up the actions you can take that related to that object. Right click on your character or another object to see related actions. All actions are currently locked, you'll start unlocking them shortly. So if I look at okay, political, so if I go to okay, okay, well, cool. Alright, action tab. If you free, you can bring the actions related to an object from the highlighted action tab on the inspector panel. You can also see the full list of actions by clicking actions in the action button below. See, that does that kind of... If you're free, you can bring up the actions related to an object from the highlighted tab on the action in the inspector panel. You can also see the full list of actions. That's interesting. Okay, cool. I do, yeah, okay. So lots of different ways to skin that particular cat then. Some actions cost, i.e. cost money, that which is money. As a ruler, you gain money each turn through taxing your vassals. Unused at the end of it is converted to a bonus money, okay? The activities of your house are broken into 5 areas, and your house has a score in each area. You can master each area icon to see the score calculated and what it affects. Right, so yeah, okay, so we've got different things. Alright, cool. It's a skill. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Each area, for each area, you should assign a member of your house to oversee and increase the score. To assign a council member, click on the plus sign for one of the areas and select a member of your house. Usually, you will want the character that has highest skill now to be in charge of it. The icon next to the candidate's name indicates that the action is a favour. Hang on. The icon next to a candidate's name indicates the action is a favour. Should the opportunity arise, it is desirable not to repay a favour. Okay. Assign the council member. So he's got it military. So idle. So you are. Oh, well, here we are. So basically, it's military. So if I go. And we pick hang on, Shauna Goodman, skill set. Well, okay, so we're going to pick my mother as you out of the way. Oh, cool. You've assigned your mother to be council as head of the military. Excellent. Okay, can I send everybody else? Well, that's it. Let's do the lot of them. Diplomacy. Blimey, bit of a bad bunch, that. We haven't got anybody that can do that. Oh. Are we limited to what we can do? Now, how do I see my action points? Actions remaining, okay. Right. Council actions. You have the ability to manage your council. Feel free to assign other members next, okay. The family tab shows the characters that are related to you. Note that the family members have a special icon next to their portrait. Your happiness is affected by what happens to your immediate family. When your heirs will inherit your empire when you die. Nobles that are related to you are much likely to act in your interest, or at least not oppose you. It is dishonourable to attack a relative who failed to help them in times of need. Marriage. As a result, you want to find marriages for your family members that strengthen the important political relationships. Your heir has just come of age. Let's find a partner. Use the arranged marriage icon to find a marriage for our son. Your heir is the eldest child. You can find them. Okay, right. So, see, where are we? So, mark for. Here we are. So, what am I doing? Use the arranged marriage icon to find. Use the arranged marriage action. Oh, actions. Oh, okay. Arranged marriage. Oh, okay. Right, hang on. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Ignore you for the time being. Act. For now, a good candidate might be the relative of a nearby duke or baron. As you play, you will get better at finding good matches. Note that some political potential partners will join your house, while some marriages will result in duke Ty Goodman leaving your house. And usually you want to keep a close hold on your family members, but there is a maximum size to which your house can go, highlighted on the faction panel. Members over the 14. Okay. Choose a partner for your heir. Change my mind, I don't want to arrange a marriage. Hang on. Oh, so I can make him marry my mother. Okay then. Okay. More consequences. Excellent. She is 16, liked and thrilled. She is 60, 18, worried, disliked. Let's just go with this one. Duke Heiress Lee Kelly. We lack the knowledge to build new colonies or significantly expand existing ones, so there's a limit to how many people we can support. Having a child is the right of every man and woman. Having a second is a luxury that few can afford. Noble families that goes too large generate widespread resentment. Increasing your house size beyond the limit is dishonourable. As a house and government improves its income, the limit will grow. To avoid bringing shame in your house, its members must be given permission to have additional children. You can see who has already has permission by mousing over the limit indicator on your faction panel. Okay, so hang on, let's have a look. The following members are pregnant. The following members are currently trying to have a child. Okay, cool. You now have the ability to arrange a marriage for members of your house, divorcing their existing marriages, and grant to take away permission, of course, to have a child. You can also decide whether you want one or more children yourself. Okay. Justice. You are obliged to help your vassals punish those who have wronged them. Baroness Raya Becker has grievances against her former master and wants to settle the score. You have 2 turns in which to do something about this charge, or will be seen as unjust and lose honour. Because Duke Camel Han is a duke, you could ask your master to avenge his grievances, but you are strong enough to take this matter on your own. Okay. This is requesting justice following crimes, being fined for payments to rebels on Lasheth. Is being fined. Okay. Next. To revenge grievances, you must punish this criminal in some way. There are set of punishments that you can use on criminals in Aldera or your vassals, but these cannot appropriate for a duke. Any dishonourable acts you could commit against the duke will be seen as a punishment for the grievance. Normally declaring war would be dishonourable, but with the grievance we can declare war with the excuse of avenging the crime. Okay. Let's take a look at your chances if we attack Duke Khan. In Star Dynasties, we do not move your faction's fleets on the star map. Instead, when you attack or defend a system, you call nearby vessels and other rulers to arms. The size of your fleet will determine by who shows up. Click on Lost 780 and navigate to the Power Projection tab. Okay. The Power Projection tab, you can see the expected size of your fleet if all the vessels in range answered your call in this system. You can also see the expected fleet size for your rulers if that can attack or defend. The most important part of this information is also shown in the tooltip system, so you do not need to navigate this. Okay. If you also show in the tooltip of the system, so you don't need to navigate to this tab each time. Fleets are represented by 3 separate values. Okay, which that and that, corresponding to 3 different ship types. Each ship is strong against one ship type, weak against another. If Ross 780, if all of your vessels are loyal and no other rulers get involved, you can project a single fleet, a stronger fleet than Duke Camille. So, fleet strength. Bonus Becker. Duke Kamal Han. Oh, okay. Right, so fleet strength 16, 24, 13. We've got fleet strength of 20. Right, okay, get it. Okay. Alright, the obligation of revenge vessel is a wonderful opportunity to use this midfield advantage and take Ross 780. Right click on the Han Union and declare war. Note that declare war action is honourable, but if your mouse has dishonor icons, you will see that that's low because of the choice. So if I go over there, so what I need to right click on the Han Union, declare war. You declared war on the Han Union, delivering justice for the payments to rebels on Lashath and delivering justice for Baroness Rayo Becker being fined. You are no longer responsible. Okay, cool. Alright. Now that you're at war, let's go right ahead and attack Ross 780. Right click Ross 780 and attack it. Attack, act. Oh, it's there. So many action points there. Okay, Ross 780 and attack. Who will command House Goodman's fleet at Ross 780? Command has a significant impact on the strength of the fleet. You need to choose a commander. For now, choose yourself. Pick yourself as fleet commander. Okay. Right, you need to. Okay. You're taking person command. Right. First phase of combat is build-up phase, where you will canvass support for the attack. You call each direct vassal within range to up to arms, and you can ask each other ruler within range to help. Now that each relevant sorcerer has a control that shows you the fleet strength computed if the ruler joins combat and all information. Each request costs you 1 action point. We've made sure you have enough AP this time to make the requests you need to make. Click the call button on the control unless you have to call Vice Becker to arms. So okay. The controller shows log of the build-up activity has joined your attack and the fleet size is going accordingly. Mouse over the value of more detailed breakdown. Normally you and your opponent take turns to ask for a ruler for support, but right now you have an element of surprise. When you ask a ruler to join your fleet, there's a chance of losing surprise. So join the attack yourself and ask the remainder of your vassals to do so. Okay, so join the attack yourself, so attack as surprise. Ask the remainder of your vassals to join you. Call. Okay. We've asked a respectable fleet. We have. As you you choose when to launch your attack, but defenders gets 4 free build-up moves after you commit your forces if possible. Maintaining the surprise for as long as possible, reduce impact. Launch the attack. Use your fleets. We outmanned them. There's no doubt about that. Please wait. Okay. Resolution phase. The resolution phase consists of up to 3 rounds. In each round, you and your opponent will pick a tactic, consuming it for that combat. If its effects will persist for the remainder of the combat. After you pick a tactic, both sides make a damage roll. This determines the damage dealt for each for the round before bonuses. Pick the flexibility round. Blimey. Pick flexibility for this round. Why do I do that? Hang on. Attack, flight. I don't get that. Tactic. Pick tactic, so I've got to have attack. Pick flexibility for this round, but I can't have that option, do I? Oh, hang on, you pillock. Oh, okay. Let's advance. Okay. Pick tack as attacker. Such combat attacks are counters. Some combat attacks are counters. These nullify any effects your opponents has played that have a particular type. Pick decapitate to counter your opponent's effects. Alright, so damage dealt. Damage dealt. Damage dealt. So we dealt more damage than them. Attack. So if we go defender tactics. Okay, decapitate. Attacker using decapitate, fight at the front. If attacker countered, effectiveness finished, Hasgoodman wins. Okay. Not totally sure I understood what was going on then, but hey ho. As expected, the Goodman Kingdom defeated the fleet of Han Union Ross 780. As is expected, your forces have now defeated the small armada of the Han Union. Bonus initial strength, naive victory chance, different. The hydroponic form of Ross 80 is now abandoned. You conquered Ross 780. You're now considering the fate of Baron Camille. Choose a ruler. Having conquered Ross 70, you must now choose who shall rule as your vassal. You can leave Baron Camille Han in place, but he's unlikely to be loyal. You can see that many candidates choosing someone would be a favour, but unfortunately it would also be dishonourable. This is because Baron Camille Han has a rightful claim to the rule of Ross 780, and those candidates do not. However, you do have a candidate that also has a claim. Okay. Raised our claims. A claim is a widespread acceptance that a character or faction is right for the rule of master of a territory. Claims reduced dishonour of war or rebellion when they are led to claim a champion on behalf. Claims are acquired gradually over time. Sir Kenneth McCann has a claim to the rule of 780, decided to replace the previous ruler. Here we spotted all our own as well. Deposed. Okay. So raised deposed. Okay. Pick Sir Kenneth McCann as. How do we done that one? You deposed Baron Camille Han. You were replaced by Sir Kenneth McCann. Okay. You've raised Baron Kenneth McCann to power as ruler of Ross 780. Okay. You conquered the Han Union. Alright then. Okay, that was interesting. The remnants of the Han Union fragment into independent systems. Annexation. Irrespective of whether the new ruler of Ross has a claim to rule it, annexing a system to a faction is dishonourable if the faction does not have a claim to own it. We'll see later how you may go ahead acquiring owning claims to future conquests. Okay. War actions. You can now declare one other factions and attack systems. Note that while we are going through the guarded portion of the scenario, other dukes will not attack you. Assignments. Members of your house can be assigned to tasks that provide a variety of benefits. Let's trigger one of these and how it works. Mintaka is a potential target for future conquest, but right now your chance of conquering it in a straight fight is not very high. Click on Mintaka and use plan attack. Okay. Plan attack. Okay. Pick a house member to plan the attack. We're using my mother. Your mother starts assignment to plan the attack. Travel not to travel. Most assignments are outside your colony. Our character can work on the task remotely through agents, or they can travel to execute it personally. Assignments can be carried out personally are more effective if you're willing to risk foul play against your house member. You assign a council member to the task. Council members cannot travel. They always work remotely. Okay. Now assignment is underway. It is listed under the members tab of your house. From here you can stop the assignment to recall the member. Okay, cool. Okay, next. Installations. A colony is made up of a set of installations, i.e. bases and space stations that survived before the collapse. You can see the installations present in a system by clicking on it. Okay. Okay. Installations provide benefits shown under the names on the list. However, many of the installations are damaged and only generate effects if you repair them. Start repairing. Although to continue to repair. Your Wi-Fi starts. Okay, cool. Alright, okay. Ranged installations. Most installations provide their benefit only to the direct ruler that the colony. Most installations provide their benefit only to the direct ruler of that colony. Not all installations in your vassal's colony will be useful to you. Ranged installations marked with an orange symbol in a lower left corner. Let's say that again. Ranged installations marked with an orange. Right, that there. Okay. Okay. For example, there's a platform fabricator on Arcolor Ops provides a bonus and improved defense assignments within 3 star lanes. You should focus on repair installation that complement your goals in the region. And your turn and you're ready to continue. Right, so I've got to 85, hang on. Okay. Range 3. Right, okay, so and turn. Right, okay. The characters travel to Aludra. They're here because they're working on assignment for House Baron. This is not necessarily to our disadvantage, but you should class on visitors. If you like the look of Merit Baron, you can arrest them. This is dishonourable unless you have a grievance or you're at war. Your house's members can get arrested, so be careful where you send them. Visitors are carrying assignments for other houses and could potentially be working against us. You can arrest a visitor. List of visitors, be hosted guests on your tab. Okay. Next, unlocking actions. So if we go to our house, if I go to our house there, okay, and we go to history, succession, claims, military, income, hosted guests. Okay. Okay. Right. The game's selections are now going to gradually unlock as we introduce them. Feel free to experiment with unlocked actions before clicking next in these messages. Okay. Wow. There's a lot to take in. I think that I'm going to leave that there because there's an awful lot for this to take in. It's like, yeah, it's like I said earlier on. Which I've already forgotten the name of that game already. I completely forgot. Crusader Kings. It's like Crusader Kings in space. There's a lot to take in. And it's just quite a enjoyable game, but it's an awful lot to take in. An awful lot. If I was to play this, myself, personally, I'd probably I'd take that pair, sweep them up behind us, and go that way. And try and sweep this one up. But again, it's very, very complicated. But anyway, let me know how many of you guys have played it, what you think of it, because I'm certainly going to carry on doing this, but I think there's only so much I really want to have people watching me just reading a tutorial. So anyway, let me know if you've played it, let me know what you think about it, because it looks insanely... Is it as complicated as it looks? Because it looks very, very complicated. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. And I shall see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.